Hey guys, Josh here from Mixing Mango, and I'm training some more Divination. But first off, it's actually a results day. If you're in England, you've done your GCSEs. So how did everyone do in that? It's interesting to know. I actually I got 5A stars, 5As, and 1B, which was kind of better than I was expecting in some aspects, and a bit worse in others. But basically, the B was in Spanish, and I was 2 UMS off. If you don't really know about UMS, that pretty much means like that might be less than 1 mark off an A. So that really sucks. I was kind of going for like all A's and A stars, but I can't complain too much. Like, those are some really good results. But how did everyone else do? It'd be nice to know for anyone else that did take GCSEs this year. But back to Divination. So I'm really enjoying it still. It's definitely a good skill for me, and I'm thinking about going for 99. Basically, I want to get 80. That's the main goal at the moment. I'm currently 57, so that's a long way off. Like, what's my XP at the moment? 160k, so just under like 2 mil still ready to go. Like maybe 1.8 mil, so it's a lot to do, but I want to get 80 at first, and then if I'm still enjoying it by then I'll probably go for 99. So I'm not quite sure, but I reckon I probably will max it straight off, because some people have been like, they're not really liking Divination. They kind of think it's a bit useless, there's no point to it. But what we've got to remember is Divination is the first skill of 2. So the next skill, this is the gathering skill, and so the next skill is the production skill, which will use Divination as the resources. So I'm guessing you'll use the energy to make stuff. Which is why at the moment, Divination doesn't have much use, but when the new skill is released in, I think, a year or under a year, that's when we'll actually see the use for Divination. So that's what you've got to remember while training it. It doesn't have a proper use at the moment, but it will later on next year. But this guy's making a herb patch, so I will probably hop on that one in a minute. But yeah, so the weird thing about Divination though is it does have a production aspect to it. So, oh yeah, I think this is the farming one, isn't it? Yeah, it's farming. That's nice XP there. But yeah, so it does have a production aspect to it, in that you do make rewards with the energy already. So, I mean, there is some kind of use for the rewards as well, but it's going to be interesting to see what you actually do for the next skill then, because like, you are already making stuff, which is kind of weird. So I'm not really sure what they're going to do. But look at all that XP. That's really nice. Just bonus XP there. I've only done 50%, and I've gathered like from 3 already, I think. So that's a full invent. Wow, that's really useful. And now we got the fun task of dropping it all. So I'll continue the video once. But yeah, it's kind of interesting how there is a production aspect to it already. So we'll see. We'll have to wait and see what the next skill is about. But yeah, at the moment there's not much use, but there will be eventually. And also these chronicle fragments. No, I didn't get that one. Those are so useful. Like, I don't normally go for all of them. If they're around me, I will try and get one. Actually, I'll try and go for that one. I bet you someone will steal it. No. Oh wow, he was behind me as well when he got it. But they are quite useful, because I've actually gained a whole hunter level just from training Divination and getting those chronicle fragments. So that's like 80k XP or something. That's really nice. And like, I'm halfway to another, I think. So it is useful if you do want to train some hunter, and also just you get some free Divination XP when you get 10, so that is also really useful as well. And also the enriched springs, people normally tell you when they pop up, but they're normally like, I think, once every half an hour, so you definitely want to hop on those. They give you, I think it's like double XP, and then like you always get these enriched memories, so it's a lot of XP there, and it's fairly rare. I kind of hope they make it more common. Oh yes, we got one there. We get another. There we go. That's 2. See, all that 100 XP. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, I hope they do make those enriched springs slightly more common, because it's a bit too rare once every half an hour, considering it is fairly slow, the skill. It kind of breaks up training a bit. But people were saying that Divination is supposed to be about 45k an hour. Like, that's the max XP. I think a JMod apparently confirmed that. But I think at like level 70, people have been getting like 60k XP if you convert both energy and memories to XP. So clearly at JMod's either wrong, or maybe that's kind of base XP if you only convert memories to if you only convert memories to XP rather than doing both. So I think that's kind of just like the base XP. You'll probably get more, and like we've seen that you can get more. So this skill might max out at about like 90k XP an hour at like level 99, or like the 90 plus. So I mean, that's a pretty good rate. And what you got to remember is some people aren't liking this skill as well because it's kind of boring. But I mean, what you got to remember, it is a gathering skill. There wasn't much they could do with it anyway. And if you compare it to other gathering skills, it's not too much different. I mean, they're all slow pretty much. There's not much variation in them at all. Like if you look at woodcutting, the only variation you can get is like there's ivies instead of trees, which ivies weren't even out on release as well anyway. So I mean, on release it was just trees you could cut down. I guess they all do look different, and like these are all the same, they're just different sizes. But and like the thing about wood cutting is you do cut at different rates, which I guess just gives it a bit of variation as well. But I mean, it is gathering, so there isn't, they couldn't make it too amazing, to be quite honest. So yeah, that is I mean, I guess that's all about Divination, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And are you guys enjoying Divination? Because I'm finding it really fun, but I will see you all later.